Skydiver deliberately kills self after being dumped. Jade DeMarel suicide. Skydiver deliberately kills self after being dumped by her rocker boyfriend, Ben Goodfellow, when she plunged 15K to her death after choosing not to deploy her parachute. Inquest into her death concludes. An inquest has heard that an experienced UK skydiver leaving a note to her family prior to plunging 15,000 feet to her death after deliberately failing to deploy her parachute following a recent breakup. Jade DeMarel, 32, of Caerphilly, South Wales, outlined her intentions in a notes folder where she apologized and thanked her family for their support. An inquest into her death heard today. The inquest heard DeMarel leaving a notes folder at around 2:30 a.m. on the morning of her death, April 27. One was to the family, apologizing and thanking them for their support. She also shared details of passwords for her financial accounts. Experienced skydiver decides not to deploy parachute after heartbreak. The marketing manager was a cherished member of her tight-knit skydiving community and had completed more than 400 successful jumps before plunging to her death a few hours later. Coroner Dr. Leslie Hamilton on Thursday concluded Jade DeMarel's death was by suicide and expressed his condolences to the family, the UK's Mirror reported. DeMarel had been in a relationship with her boyfriend Ben Goodfellow, a 26-year-old car technician and musician, for about 8 months, with the man splitting up with her just hours before the heartbroken woman deciding to take her own life. The pair met through their mutual love of skydiving, he said in a brief statement read by Coroner Dr. Leslie Hamilton, the BBC reported. DeMarel was not wearing a camera on her helmet for the jump, and had eaten breakfast at the Skydive Center at 8:30 a.m. before jumping at 10 a.m. Her body was recovered shortly after at a farmer's field in County Durham in northeast England. Her cause of death was determined to be the result of blunt trauma. Toxicological tests were negative for drink or drugs, stated the family upon the conclusion of the inquest in part. We acknowledge and accept the conclusion of the coroner's inquest into our daughter Jade's death. Once again, we express our sincere thanks to all services involved for the care and compassion given. We would also like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Sky High Skydiving and the fantastic Sky Fam community. You meant so much to Jade, and we're incredibly comforted by how admired, respected and deeply loved she was. Jade loved the sport with a passion, and it brought her so much joy. Sky High handled the tragedy and investigation into Jade's death professionally and with compassion that allowed us to all share in our grief. Our beloved daughter Jade was a brilliant, beautiful, brave and truly extraordinary person. A bright, adventurous, free spirit, she lived with immense energy, passion and love and touched countless lives with her warmth and kindness. Jade's family set up a GoFundMe in her memory in aid of the Make-A-Wish Foundation UK. The fund aims to celebrate Jade's life whilst giving others the opportunity to live out their wishes and dreams. Every donation will help create life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Like and subscribe for more.